Equations with one variable. Solution to the equation. What is an equation? An equation is a mathematical statement that has variables, constant, and an equal to sign. What is the solutions of an equation? Solution is that value of the variable which makes the statements on both the sides of the equal to sign equal. We know how to find the solution to the equation if the value of the variable is given. But what if we are not given any value of the variable at all? One method that we used was the trial and error method. But this method is quite long and tedious. We need an easier way to get solutions to the equation. Can we use the properties of an equality? Yes, of course. Do you remember the properties of an equality? Let's revise them quickly. Addition property of an equality. If the same number is added to both the sides of an equality, the sums obtained are equal. So, if A is equal to B, then A plus C is equal to B plus C. Subtraction property of an equality. If the same number is subtracted from both the sides of an equality, then the values that we get are equal. So, if A is equal to B, then A minus C is equal to B minus C. Multiplication property of an equality. If the same number is multiplied to both the sides of an equality, the products that we get are equal. So, if A is equal to B, then A multiplied by C is equal to B multiplied by C. Division property of an equality. If the two sides of an equality are divided by the same number, then the values obtained are equal. So, if A is equal to B, then A divided by C is equal to B divided by C. Remember these properties because we are going to need them while solving the equations. Let us try to solve this equation and get the solution. P minus 5 is equal to 11. Since we have P minus 5 in the equation, we can add 5 to both the sides of the equation to find the value of P. Therefore, P minus 5 plus 5 is equal to 11 plus 5. Here we are using the addition property of an equality. Let's simplify both the sides of the equation. We cancel out minus 5 and plus 5. So, we have P plus 0 or just P on the LHS. Therefore, P plus 0 is equal to 16. And what about the RHS? The RHS is 11 plus 5, which is 16. Therefore, P is equal to 16. So, we get P is equal to 16, which is the answer. Let's check if the solution is correct or not. P minus 5 is equal to 11. Let's put P is equal to 16 and solve LHS. LHS is equal to P minus 5 is equal to 16 minus 5 is equal to 11. And RHS of the equation is 11. RHS is equal to 11. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, the answer that we have found out is correct. Let us try to solve the equation and get the solution. 3 plus B is equal to 20. Since we have 3 plus B in the equation, we subtract 3 from both the sides of the equation to get the value of B. Therefore, 3 plus B minus 3 is equal to 20 minus 3. Here, we are using the subtraction property of an equality. Let's simplify both sides of the equation. We cancel out plus 3 and minus 3. So, we have B plus 0 or just B on the LHS. Therefore, B plus 0 is equal to 17. What about the RHS? The RHS is 20 minus 3, which is 17. Therefore, B is equal to 17. So, we get B is equal to 17, which is the answer. Let's check if the solution is correct or not. 3 plus B is equal to 20. Let's put B is equal to 17 and solve LHS. LHS is equal to 3 plus B is equal to 3 plus 17 is equal to 20. And RHS of the equation is 20. RHS is equal to 20. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, the answer that we have found is correct. Let us try to solve this equation and get the solution. P upon 7 is equal to 6. Since we have P upon 7 in the equation, we multiply by 7 to both the sides of the equation to get the value of P. Therefore, P upon 7 multiplied by 7 is equal to 6 multiplied by 7. Here, we are using the multiplication property of an equality. Let's simplify both sides of the equation. We cancel out 7 from numerator and denominator both. So we have just P on the LHS. Therefore, P is equal to 6 multiplied by 7. And what about the RHS? The RHS is 6 multiplied by 7, which is 42. Therefore, P is equal to 42. So we get P is equal to 42, which is the answer. Let's check if the solution is correct or not. P upon 7 is equal to 6. Let's put P is equal to 42 and solve LHS. LHS, 42 upon 7 is equal to 6 and RHS of the equation is 6. RHS is equal to 6. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, the answer that we have found out is correct. Let us try to solve this equation and get the solution. 11a is equal to 33. Here, you can see that a is multiplied by 11. So we divide both the sides of the equation by 11 to get the value of a. Therefore, 11a divided by 11 is equal to 33 divided by 11. Here we are using the division property of an equality. Let's simplify both the sides of the equation. We cancel out 11 from the numerator and denominator both. So we have just a on the LHS. Therefore, a is equal to 33 divided by 11. And what about the RHS? The RHS is 33 divided by 11, which is 3. Therefore, a is equal to 3. So we get a is equal to 3, which is the answer. Let's check if the solution is correct or not. 11a is equal to 33. Let's put a is equal to 3 and solve LHS. LHS is equal to 11a is equal to 11 multiplied by 3 is equal to 33. And RHS of the equation is 33. RHS is equal to 33. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS. Hence, the answer that we have found out is correct. Did you understand how to find the solution to the equation? Yes.